Here we go. It is the divisional round of the NFC playoffs, and we are in Seattle, Washington. It is the 11-6 New York Football Giants on the road tonight against the 12-5 Seattle Seahawks. One of these two teams will advance to the NFC Championship next week against the winner of the Carolina Panthers and the San Francisco 49ers. It is Daniel Jones versus Russell Wilson here tonight. One of these two men have won an MVP award, and of course it is Daniel Jones, as the Giants look to go on the road and upset a very good Seattle Seahawks team that just beat the Giants 4 weeks ago in New York. It was week 16. The Seahawks won that game 42-32. The Giants will look to avenge that loss here tonight, just like they did last week at home against the Minnesota Vikings. And folks, if you haven't yet, make sure that subscribe button down below for some more Madden 22 here on the channel. While you're at it, I haven't plugged it much, but go follow the other socials. They'll be in the description down below. As here we go, it is Giants and Seahawks from Seattle, Washington, who will go to the NFC Championship game. And starting with the football, here comes Russell Wilson. Maybe he wins an MVP this year. 5,335 yards, 41 touchdowns, 11 interceptions. Wilson on a 3rd and 10 looking to throw, going to his left. Russ gonna go cross body, and that one's picked off. Jabril Peppers is gonna take it at the 45. Peppers is gonna bring it back. He's down to the 30, 25, 10, 5. He's in. It's a pick six to start for the Giants. Unbelievable! I mean, it's just a terrible ball by Russell Wilson. There's nothing else you can say. He throws it right to Jabril Peppers, and Peppers is going to take it back to the house. Here comes Seattle back with the football, though, and there goes Russ. He's going to find Will Dissly down to the 44-yard line. It's now a 1st and 10 for Seattle. Wilson going to keep on a play-action fake. Blake Martinez does not pick up on the running back, and Cameron Harris will have the Seahawks all the way down to the 23-yard line of New York. It will be a 1st and 10 for the Seahawks offense. Wilson now to his left. He finds the tight end. This time, though, it is Colby Parkinson. Parkinson to the 11-yard line. Sets up for a 2nd and 8 for the Seahawks. Russ up the middle. He's got another receiver. This time, it's Dwayne Eskridge to the 1-yard line. It sets up for a 3rd and 1 handoff. Cameron Harris is going to lose the football. Blake Martinez pops it out, and the Giants will take over from their own 2-yard line. And here comes the reigning MVP, Daniel Jones, 5,200 yards in the regular season, 42 touchdowns, 21 interceptions, and Kerryon Johnson's going to get a carry here on 2nd and 10. Johnson's going to get nothing, and it's now a 3rd and 11 for the Giants from their own end zone. Jones looking to throw, you got to get it away, trying to avoid the safety, and check this out. It happened again. It happened in the Bills game. It happens tonight in the playoffs. We are without Saquon Barkley. He got hurt in pregame again. So it's going to be the Kerryon Johnson show here tonight in Seattle. Though the Seahawks will get the football back from the 45, Wilson for a pickup of 7 down to the 38. Sets up for a 1st and 10. Wilson out his gun, looking to his right. Cross body, where you going? I mean, Russell Wilson not having a good day so far. Last week, it was the fumbles from the Vikings. This week, it's the interceptions. Julian Love picks off Russ. And here we go. We're going to hand the ball off to Kerryon Johnson. Johnson going to kick it out to the outside. And Johnson picks up a big gain right there. Down to the 26-yard line. It's now a 3rd and 7, though, for New York. Jones looking to throw. Going for it all. Raheem Sykes. And it's picked off. The Seahawks now take it right back from Jones and New York. And here come the Seahawks from the 42-yard line. It's a 2nd and 4 for Russell Wilson. Out the gun. Quick hitter right side. He's got DK Metcalf. I don't know why we didn't make that tackle earlier. And Metcalf will get the Seahawks all the way down to the 7-yard line as we go into the 2nd quarter. This one is 7-0 New York. But the Seahawks, again, within the 10-yard line. 1st and goal for Seattle. Wilson out the gun, looking to throw the football. Russ going to his left. He's picked off again. 4 drives for the Seahawks. 4 turnovers. It's Wilson's 3rd interception. This time it's J.C. Horn. I don't know what we're doing, Seattle. Hopefully we can finally take advantage of it though. It's a handoff to Kerryon Johnson and a pickup of 12 yards down to the 32-yard line. Here comes a 2nd and 10 for New York. Jones going to Kerryon Johnson. I believe that'll be Danny Dimes' first completion of the game. It is. He's 1 for 5 now. And here comes the 3rd and 2. Kerryon Johnson back on the ground. He's got it. Johnson for a pickup of 6 down to the 47-yard line. It is now a 2nd and 6 for New York. Jones looking for completion number 2, and he's got it. Jones to Tony. It's a gain of 8 to the 41, and here comes a 1st and 10 for this Giants offense. Jones scrambling to his right. Danny Dimes is gonna go down. He's gonna lose 10 yards on the play, and now it's a 2nd and 20 for the Giants. Jones dropping back, going to Kadarius Toney again. Toney gonna break off a tackle, and there we go. Just don't punch anyone, Kadarius. He's gonna pick up the 1st down to the 24-yard line. Here comes a 3rd and 2 now for New York. Jones scrambling, and he's gonna go down. Wilson will bring him down at the 27-yard line. The Giants will settle for a 44-yard field goal. Justin Tucker with the kick. It is good. And the Giants go up 10-0. So out come the Seahawks again from the 49. Wilson looking over the middle. He's got DK Metcalf. Chris Harris will bring him down at the 44, but it's a gain of 5 for the Seahawks and the 1st down. 1st and 10 out for Wilson. Back over the middle. He will go. He has got Dwayne Eskridge again. Bruce Arians is happy with the play from his squad. And now 1st and 10 for Seattle. Wilson gonna thread the needle to DK. And maybe the Seahawks finally do not turn the ball over. Here comes a 1st and 10. Wilson out the gun, looking to throw. Stepping up, he will dump it off to DJ Dallas. Dallas breaks off a tackle, and he's in. The former Miami Hurricane gets into the end zone, and in a game where the Seahawks have turned the football over 4 times, they're only down by 3, and it's gonna be a lead now for the Seahawks as Jones looks for Johnson, and it's picked off, and is taken back for 6. Saquon Barkley maybe makes that play, but we're now down by 4. The Giants get it back on a 2nd and 1. Darius Slayton, oh my goodness, gonna cut it back inside. Slayton for his first reception in the game will take the Giants down to the 49-yard line. It's a 1st and 10, and Jones will go down at the 41. It's a 2nd and 20 now, a 3rd and 20 for New York. Jones looking to throw. He will just dump it off to Kerryon Johnson. And I guess we're going to be happy with the gain of about 5 down to the 46. The Seahawks get it back from the 35-yard line. It's a 1st and 10 for Wilson. Over the middle, that ball's dropped. It's going to be a fumble from Jared Rubright. And the Giants will get the football with 30 seconds. It's Seattle's 5th turnover of the game. Here come the Giants on a 2nd and 10. Jones will be picked off again. Danny Dimes' playoff struggles continue. Luckily for the Giants, the Seahawks cannot turn that turnover into any points. We will go into the halftime break where the Seattle Seahawks currently hold a 4-point lead. They are up by a score of 14-10. The Giants, man, trying to get some offense going. And yeah, we start the 1st and 17 from the 30-yard line. Jones on a play-action fake. I mean, you got a man downfield. Jones airs it out. He's got Kadarius Toney. Toney gets behind Jamal Adams, and he's in the end zone. Oh my goodness, 70 yards to the house. And the Giants go up by 3 at 17-14 now for New York. Here comes Seattle. It's a handoff to DJ Dallas. Dallas up the middle, breaks off a couple tackles, and now DJ Dallas goes 72 yards. He gets those 6 points right back for the Seahawks. What a game. The Seahawks go back up by 4. It's now 21-17, and out comes the Giants on a 3rd and 3. We will find Elijah Penny for the 1st down and a gain of 9 on that play-action fake, and it sets up for a 3rd and 4. Jones out the gun, looking to throw to his left. He has got Evan Ingram. First time we have called his name today, and Ingram will get New York down to the 36-yard line for yet a new set of downs. Here comes a 3rd and 8 from the 34. Jones out the gun, looking to throw, scrambling to his right. Danny Dimes will get it to Toney, and Kadarius Toney will get 2 feet in, and it will move the chains once more, but now a 2nd and 7 handoff. Kerryon Johnson picks up about 6. It's a 3rd and 1. We will give it back to Johnson, and he's got it. Kerryon Johnson down to the 11-yard line, picks up the 1st down. It's now a 2nd and 5 from the 6-yard line. We will go back to Johnson. He's down at the 3. And now here comes the 3rd and 1. We're going to run the football with Kerryon Johnson. He doesn't get it. He actually loses a yard on the play. It's a 4th and 2, and we're going to take a 21-yard field goal with Justin Tucker. We will cut the lead to 1. It's 21-20 now for the Seahawks. Let's get him off the field on a 3rd and 10. Wilson to his left to DJ Dallas, and Xavier McKinney just gets run right over. Dallas will pick up the first down. Now the Seahawks have got it at the 44 for a 2nd and 5. Wilson looking to throw out the gun. He's got all day, and now Wilson will take off, and he will slide it for that first down. It's now a 1st and 10, potentially the last play of this 3rd quarter. Wilson to his left, he finds his tight end for a gain of 10. There was Trey McBride, and we now go to the 4th quarter, down by 1. Let's see if we can pull it off. 2nd and 4 for the Seahawks from the 22-yard line. Wilson will hand the football off to DJ Dallas. Perfect stop right there by Dante Hightower. It forces a 3rd and 2. They go halfback draw, and the Giants eat it all up. Sheldon Richardson brings Dallas to the ground, and the Seahawks will be forced to kick a field goal. They'll hit the 40-yarder, but the Giants get a shot down by 4. We will take this drive now on a 1st and 10. It's a handoff to Kerryon Johnson. Perfect run right there of 10 yards. Johnson's got 72 on the day. Here comes the 1st and 10 for Jones, scrambling to his right. Danny Dimes is brought down again. He loses 10 yards, and now it's a 2nd and 21. Jones on a play action fake, looking to throw the football. Jones going for it all. Raheem Sykes. Oh my goodness, Sykes! He gets it in double coverage. You gotta be kidding me. Sykes gets him down to the 12-yard line. It's a 1st and 10 for Jones. He's going to take off. Danny Dimes will slide down at the 5-yard line after a gain of 7. Here comes a 2nd and 3 going to Kerryon Johnson. Johnson's down at the 1. And here comes a 1st and goal. We're going to keep feeding Johnson. This time he gets in, and the Giants have taken the damn lead. Unbelievable. The Giants go up by 1. It's 27-24. And here we go. Can we stop Seattle on a 1st and 10? Wilson up the middle. He's got his receiver. It's Jack Nicholson. That will be a first down to the 48-yard line. Here comes the 1st and 10 again for Wilson in the offense. Russ looking to his left. Oh, and that ball's picked off. The Giants get number 4. I mean, when do you see Russell Wilson making all these mistakes? And he gets picked off by Josh Allen. I mean, here we go. We're up by 3. We just gotta put the ball in the end zone. This one's probably over. Problem is, Daniel Jones is fighting for his life. Somehow he escapes the pocket, and that's why he's the MVP. Daniel Jones turning nothing into a pickup of 18 yards. It's now a 2nd and 8 from the 30. Jones taking a shot to Tonio. It's gonna be incomplete. Here comes the 3rd and 8 now for the Giants. Jones up the gun, looking to throw. He's looking. Evan Ingram, deep corner. He's got him. Jones to Ingram. And the Giants will go up by 10. Huge play for New York with 4 minutes to go. And now there's only 2 minutes left. The Seahawks offense has got to work, and they got to work quick. A minute 25 left. It's a 1st and 10 for Wilson, and he's going to go down. It's Kayvon Thibodeaux. Here comes a 2nd and 19 now for the Seahawks offense. Wilson to his left, though. He will find his receiver. It is Dwayne Eskridge down to the 9. Here comes a 2nd and goal from the 6. Wilson over the middle. Touchdown. It will be Eskridge again. The Seahawks kept all 3 timeouts, and it's going to come down to this onside kick. Here we go, and Raheem Sykes picks it up. He had the clutch catch earlier. Now he picks up the onside kick. And we just need 1 first down to return to the NFC Championship game. We're going to Kerryon Johnson. He's been so good all game. Johnson down to the 42. We need 1 more yard to end it. That's what Johnson does. I call game. The New York Football Giants go on the road. They beat a very good Seattle Seahawks team, a team that won 12 games this regular season, a team that beat the Giants just 4 weeks ago. And New York gets it done again. They find a way to win. And we will be taking on the winner of that Panthers and 49ers game next week. We will check that result in just a couple minutes. Just real quick, though. Again, the Giants win 34-31. They will advance. But we will most likely be without Darius Slayton for that next game. He is injured. We will see if we can bring him back. But if Slayton does play, he will be injured. So we're without Slayton, we're without John Ross. If we are without those two, we will be running with Kadarius Toney like you saw at the second half of this game. We had Slayton for the first half. He got injured at about the midway point of this one. We will be rolling with Toney, Roberson, and Sykes. We'll see, man. Hopefully we can get Slayton, though, back on the field for the NFC Championship game against the Carolina Panthers. It is a rematch of the wild card round last year where the Giants went on the road. They upset the Panthers. And in the NFC Championship game this year in 2023, it will be a matchup between the last two NFC champions in the Carolina Panthers and in the New York Giants. The winner of that game will take on the winner of the AFC Championship game between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Tennessee Titans. Rematch of the AFC Championship game about 5 years ago. So folks, thank y'all for watching episode number 60 of the New York Giants franchise mode here on Madden 22. If you haven't yet though, make sure that subscribe button down below for more. Be on the lookout for the NFC Championship game tomorrow night. So good luck, thank y'all for watching, and Mamba forever.